a streamlined engine who is owned by the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. He is big, silver, and very, very fast. He also likes to show off. The other engines don't like that. It was winter on the island of Sodor, and Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twins, had finished clearing snow from the tracks all the way to Vickerstown Bridge. Ugh, that was pretty tough snow. Aye, Dougie, I'm glad this job is done. Just then, Spencer roared past them. Ugh, no, not him. Spencer arrived at Boxford Station, where the Duke and Duchess were waiting. Spencer, this afternoon, we are having tea with Sir Topham Hatt at Tidmouth. Can you take us there this afternoon?
Of course! I'll take you straight there. Anything for my Duke and Duchess.
Just then, Thomas arrived. He was delivering coal to all the stations on the island. You know, Spencer, you should be more careful. I got stuck in the snow once, and Terrence the tractor pulled me out.
Well, Thomas, I'll have you know I can get through this weather without any trouble.
Oh, really? Well, snow can make the rails slippery.
I can manage, thank you very much.
That afternoon, Spencer was ready to leave for Tidmouth with the Duke and Duchess. Thomas, who was still at the station, tried to warn Spencer about the snow again. Spencer, you really should be careful in the snow. You might come off the rails or get stuck in it.
Rubbish, little Thomas. I'll be fine. I am, after all, an A for Pacific.
Thomas just rolled his eyes.
Thomas thinks he knows everything.
On the way, Spencer passed Percy. Slow down, Spencer, or else you'll get covered in icicles like I did. But Spencer ignored Percy. Next, Spencer passed Gordon at Kildane.
Slow down, Spencer. The rails are slippery. Who cares?
Then, Spencer passed Rebecca at Kronk. Slow down, Spencer! You'll come off the rails!
I'll be fine.
Then Spencer passed Duck at the windmill. Slow down, Spencer! You'll get stuck in the snow!
I know what I'm doing.
And lastly, Spencer passed Henry on the viaduct.
Slow down, Spencer. You'll have an accident. Oh yeah? What will I crash into?
Well, further up the line, Rosie was at Marin. She didn't have any coal left, so she couldn't move. As Spencer went around the bend, he could see Rosie in the distance. Spencer tried to stop, but the rails were too icy. Luckily, the signalman switched Spencer off the main line and into a siding. Spencer crashed into the bumpers and into a snowdrift. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Spencer was very cold. Rosie had seen everything. Are you okay, Spencer?
I don't think so. I'm supposed to take the Duke and the Duchess to Teignmouth for tea. But I can't because I'm stuck in the snow.
Oh dear, I wish I could help, but I'm out of coal. How can I help? Spencer didn't know, and then he had an idea.
Why don't you take some of my coal and take the Duchess to Teignmouth?
And maybe get some help?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's a great idea, Spencer. Let's try it. So it was decided. Spencer gave Rosie some of his coal, and it wasn't long before she was steaming up again.
Good luck.
Spencer watched as Rosie left for Teignmouth. That night, Spencer was still in the snowdrift. Help still hadn't arrived yet. It was very dark and very quiet. Spencer wondered what if nobody came to rescue him. He waited and waited, but still no help had arrived. It took so long that Spencer drifted off to sleep. Hours later, Spencer heard a buzzing sound. He looked up and saw something he thought he'd never see. It was Harold, the helicopter.
What are you doing here?
Sir Topham Hatt has sent for us. The Duke and Duchess have arrived at Teignmouth safe and sound, but we're worried about you, so we've come for your rescue.
When Spencer looked back, he saw Thomas. He was coupled up to his tender, ready to pull him out of the snowdrift.
Are you ready? Heave!
It was tougher than they all thought, but at last, Spencer was free. And while workmen repaired the buffer, Spencer apologized to Thomas.
Thank you for rescuing me, Thomas, and I'm sorry I didn't listen to your warning.
That's okay, Spencer. We engines must pull together, whatever the weather. When I first met Terence, I thought his caterpillar tracks are silly, and I thought my snowplow was silly too. But when I got stuck in the snow just like you did earlier, Terence pulled me out, and I know now that snowplows and Terence's caterpillars are just as useful as you and me.
Well, I guess I've learned something.
What's that?
Well, you gotta be sensible. Or stay safe. Yep. Right on my mouth, Thomas.
By next spring, Spencer was very sensible. He said please and thank you and always listened to advice. And when it was time for Spencer to go back to the mainland, he thanked Thomas and promised to be more sensible the next time he comes.